Hey, hello, it's Tom Wheatley. I'm with TAC Corporation. We're going to try this again. We're trying to get the volume right on this thing. I apologize for any of those other videos that you got blasted out by the YouTube ads. I'm going to try and talk a little louder, try without the headphones, see if we can get a little bit better sound quality. I apologize. Anybody's blasted eardrums. What we're doing is we're looking for 25 to 50 deck builders, dock builders from around the country who have a desire to have a better deck, save maybe a little bit of money, increase referrals and quality and whatever else you're looking for, better customer satisfaction. So basic overview is our patented deck bracket eliminates a 2 by 10, a 2 by 12. This structural part here becomes the second 2 by 10 or 2 by 12 when you bring two deck boards together. So you just need a single deck board here. Um, so you're going to eliminate some structure, eliminate a bunch of screws or nails, however you're putting your doubles together, double joist hanger, all that good stuff. Here we have to put the waterproof tape over the top to keep the ice and water, sand from getting in between the two deck boards and and um, and pushing them apart or rotting them out. All that good stuff that happens in there. We also have to have this is a slip connector. Once you cut the end of the board with your biscuit cutter, and so this your deck can expand and contract with the heat or cold, depending on what's hitting your deck that day. So what we're looking for is 25 to 50 of you guys, and we're only going to allow one in each major region or building center so that we don't have overlap. We're going to try and keep it exclusive. Make sure that you guys are the go-to people in your area if people want this kind of a product. We're small. We're going to try and keep it that way for a while. Once we start to grow, we'll do some other versions of this, but that's our goal is to keep it small, just one good builder in an area. So there's some questions that we need answered by you guys. Texture. Is it better if it has kind of a 3D, a wood grain, canvas, I don't know, acid etched texture, so it's a little easier to hold on to. Some of the plastics slick in colder weather or with gloves, or say you're a dock builder and your hands are wet a lot. Would it help if it has a little texture? Otherwise, it's going to be perfectly smooth like all the plastic surfaces you see. Cost. What's it worth to you? To me, it's a 1-to-1. There's no cost advantage or savings. These are where we're projected these to be is going to be about the same as what 2 by 10 or 2 by 12 is going to cost. The screws, the nails, the double hangers, the labor to put the two by 10s together, blah blah blah. You know the routine. So to me it's a 1-to-1. The benefit for me is that I don't have the screws in the top. My deck boards aren't going back and forth. Work hardening those screws and snapping them off. Especially you guys in coastal areas, the stainless steel screws just don't bend back and forth very long before they snap. And so then you've got the end of your deck boards loose. This football in the biscuit cut, so this allows the uplift to be eliminated and then also the side to side registration. So it's going to hold your boards this way and this way, no screws to the top. Works with redwood, teak, TimberTech, Trex, all the major synthetic deck boards. Um, so that was the idea to keep this universal. The other question that we need answered from you guys, at least around here, a lot of us are using these Trex clips for the sides. And so if you're doing a redwood or teak or something other than Trex, it has a groove down the side, you got to cut these in with your biscuit joiner. So how important is it to you that these line up, which they do, so that you don't have to change the fence or any of the settings on your biscuit joiner? You can do the side cuts, the end cuts, all the same depth. Everything lines up the same. To me, that's a benefit. But for some of you that might be using you know, a variety of deck boards or surfaces, maybe it's better that you have two or three of these, and we'll just have to figure out how you order, you know, deck bracket A, deck bracket B, deck bracket C. Hopefully it doesn't get that complicated. We can work something out that continues to stay as universal as possible. Um, So then my other concern is the the Trex underdeck or the Rainscape. It's just, to me, this is going to make it a little bit more difficult to run your membrane over this thing. There's going to be one of these every foot, so there's going to be a little bit of a hump every foot or so going over these. It's not like you're going to have a nice smooth 2x12 that you can stick that down nice and smooth. So there's always that option. I don't know. Let us know what you think. Thanks for watching. Send us your email, get us an address, give us a call. We're on LinkedIn, YouTube. I believe we're on Facebook. Get a hold of us. We'll get one of these in your hands. You can run it past your crew, run it past some clients, a local architect, whatever. Give us the feedback. Really appreciate it. Thanks and cheers.